Hi everybody, Jo here from Aquarius Tarot. Hope you're okay. Um, so I'm here to do a reading today to look at the question, what don't you see coming in 2024? So what's coming over the hill for you that you might not expect as you sit here today waiting for the new year to come in. So as per usual, I'm going to read through each of the signs, Aries through Pisces. Each of the signs obviously can be for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so please do check out your significant placement signs. The energies are fluid, so if you feel that it's appropriate to take the roles vice versa from the stories that I tell you, that's absolutely fine to use your discretion to do that. It's a general reading, so if you'd like a personal reading, please do check the description box. Details are in there. I am turning readings around within 24 hours as it stands. Prices start at £30 for a 20-minute reading, roughly. Often it goes over. I often give a bit more time than I suggest as a reading time, but around 20 minutes for a £30 reading. Most people pick £50, which is for two questions and lasts around sort of 45 minutes or so. So entirely up to you whether that's something you want to take advantage of. Just letting you know the option is there. Your reading is delivered via a private video link that you can watch as many times as you like. Okay, so right, we'll start with Aries. Welcome, Aries. Hope you're doing well. So let's have a look at what you don't see coming in your love life in 2024. So universe, what's coming up for Aries? What can you tell us for their highest good, please? What don't they see coming? What don't they be expecting in 2024 in terms of their love life? Okay, 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Right. Right, Aries, what don't you see coming? Oh, right. Well, we've got the 8 of Wands here, the Empress, the Fool, and the Star. I'm going to keep going. Ace of Wands, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. Okay. Well, I see communication coming in from somebody, Aries, that you might not be expecting to hear from. I think it's somebody from your past who's really hoping that you might be able to get back together again. I'm seeing that it's somebody that you've had a very strong physical connection with in the past. That side of things was obviously very good between the two of you. I don't know if somebody else came in between the two of you or it wasn't possible for you to be together because of a third party. But either way, I do see this is somebody who potentially ended up breaking your heart or, causing you some pain. It's somebody who you have, maybe been thinking of, but I think you weren't really expecting them to come back towards you. But it seems to me that the universe is at play here, and I do feel that this person is now thinking about a possible return to you, Aries. They that's something they would certainly like. Now, this could be somebody who you have spoken about having a family with in the past, or you might even have a family or children with this person, or it could be somebody who you were thinking would make a great sort of addition to your family potentially. But what you're not seeing coming is this communication from this person that really gives you an idea of how passionately they feel. I think it's going to really surprise you that they're going to open up in the way that they will open up. I do think this is somebody that you, whilst I'm saying you don't see it coming, I don't think you see the actual physical communication coming in the 3D. I do feel you're feeling this person's energies around you, Aries. I do think you're sort of connecting in other ways with this person. Oh, okay, yeah, I do see a relationship coming in for you. Else can you share, please, for the highest good of Aries? You might not expect that at this point, Aries. You might not be able to imagine that you could be in a relationship during the course of the next 12 months, but it's definitely coming for you here, or the opportunity is there for you, at least if you want to take it. Yeah, something's going to work out in your love life. Something's going to go right. Where perhaps you've been feeling like, oh my goodness, nothing's going right for me. all of a sudden it's going to shift, and something's going to start going right, and you're going to get lots of attention. I feel particularly from this particular person that's showing themselves at the moment. Yeah, you're going to have forward movement in your love life where I do feel, I get this sense, Aries, you may have been feeling a bit stuck in the same situation, wondering if anything will ever really stick and work out for you. The answer is yes, it will. There's also the possibility, what you don't see coming is a potential move. You might move jobs, you might move houses, but in a positive direction. This will be a positive move if a move is coming up for you. It's not something that's shock and unpleasant. Okay, it's a choice on your part and something you feel will be a progression for you. Yeah, I do feel there's going to be decisions around this that will sort of lead to things like buying houses or dealing with rental agents, you know, that kind of thing. There'll be sort of maybe dealings with lawyers over that as well. Yeah, somebody very loving is coming in for you. Somebody very mature, doesn't play games. Like I said, something's going to work out here in your love life where in the past it's been quite difficult. Lots of communication coming in. That's the second time that message has come out. We've got the Ace of Swords here and the Ace of Wands here. I think you might have options coming in for you, choices, Aries, but one person in particular is definitely wanting to show themselves when I'm inquiring about this, and I do think it's somebody from your past with a death card who wants to sort of have a restart of this, because their intuition is crying out to them to take some action towards you, to leap back towards you. Okay, so we've got definitely a relationship, somebody coming back from your past who really wants to have a relationship with you. Something's just going to work out for you in your love life. Something beautiful is going to work out. And you're possibly going to have some forward movement here, like I said, with possibly your housing situation, your home, moving somewhere different, maybe to a different city or something like that, moving towards this person even, traveling to see them if they're at a distance. And I do see that in order to achieve your goals, you may be going through some kind of legal situation and legal decision, and it can be around job, home, you know, anything like that, okay? Nothing nasty though, okay, nothing unpleasant. Let's pull a lover's oracle for you, see what the universe wants to share. This one's come out for you. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay, so just think about what it is you want to bring in. You know, consider whether, you know, when this person comes in, whether that's for you, or if an opportunity comes up to move house or have a new job. Just look into yourself and look into your heart for your answers. Meditate always helps. Yeah, okay, Aries. Good things coming up for you, though. I like that. It's good. It's good to see. Got some exciting stuff in the pipeline for you for next year. Okay. Right. What have we got here? Your commitment's being tested. So there's something, I do feel that perhaps things, like I said, Aries, felt a bit stagnant for you. And it's, the universe might be testing out whether you're really going to hold your vision and hold on to what it is that you want and what you're looking for. And once it sees you're absolutely dead set on it to the point that you almost can feel it, you've got it already, then it's going to come in and be delivered for you. You're really going to come out in a very good position next year. Okay. All right, Aries, I do like that for you. Thanks for joining me. Please like the video if it was helpful. I'm going to move on to Taurus shortly. Okay, so welcome, Taurus. Excuse me, hope you are well. So we're just having a quick look today at what you don't see coming in 2024. So universe, what messages, please, for the highest good of Taurus do you have? What's coming in for them next year that they might not be expecting? What's coming in for them over the next 12 months during 2024 that they might not be expecting? What's coming over the hill for Taurus? Okay. Taurus, I tend to shuffle just for a little while till the cards feel right. I tend to feel the energies in my hand. Okay. Three more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Taurus, we've got the Two of Swords come out for you. We've got the Star card. Okay. Temperance, Justice, the World, Sun, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. So I think, Taurus, you might have been going back and forth in your own mind about whether to close some situation out. It might have you up in your head, not particularly happy. You might be wondering, is this really for me? It's not, I'm not really feeling this. And you know what, if you feel like that, then that is a true sign that, something really isn't meant for you. You're not on the right path, okay? You need to be happy. And I think you've got your own wishes and desires for the future and what you want to achieve and the kind of person you want to be with and all this sort of, this vision for yourself that I think you are kind of holding, and what the situation you're in right now, you do need to potentially close this out. Obviously make your own decisions based on your own situation. I'm not telling you what to do. This is just what the cards are suggesting, and you have complete free will and make your own decisions, okay? But this is suggesting that something perhaps needs to close out, be left behind fully, properly be closed out, in order to enable your dreams to come in, okay? You have to almost work with the universe on this one, Taurus. And what I see coming are situations perhaps where you are just guarding yourself a little bit because perhaps you don't want to end up in that situation again. But I do see some really lovely options coming up for you. You're going to have so many choices available to you once you make this decision and you take this leap to close out something that's just making you unhappy. This situation might be putting your guard up, okay, but you need to go in search of your happiness. And when you go in search of that happiness, Taurus, you're going to find, so many abundant blessings coming up for you. It kind of sets your intention, doesn't it, when you're very firm about closing out something that's just not for you. It lets the universe know you know your own value, you know your worth, you know your mind, you know what you want. It sets it out there and sets you on the right path, and then other things open up for you. And that's what I'm seeing, is these options that are coming up for you are potentially what you aren't going to see coming, Taurus. You might not even be imagining at the moment that there could be these other options on the horizon for you. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have decisions to make around, that might even be difficult because the options are good. Yeah, there's going to be sort of people offering you passion, okay? I think one person at least is going to be offering you a bit of a casual fling to start with, to see if, that might be agreeable to you. That might not be your choice. I don't know. You might want that, but let's see. Yeah, the Empress is coming out. So I see you're going to have beautiful growth with somebody loving, caring, nurturing, who doesn't play games. They're very stable. They might be a lovely parent already, or somebody you could foresee having children with. Things are just going to move on into a better place. You're going to make your choice. And I feel you're going to have a connection with somebody that is utterly awesome and beautiful. Like I said, though, you're going to have these choices because all this attention is coming in for you, Taurus. What I do see is you potentially settling down, and I do see children or a child, perhaps a person with a child being in your future. You might have decided in the past you wouldn't necessarily date somebody else who has a child, or it might be something you don't, you haven't had firm views on, but I do see that coming in. I think there's an open door of opportunity for something that's going to enable you to really settle and be really happy, and just have your lovely unit together, however that's made up, whatever your partner looks like or is, in terms of whether they are single or they, you know, perhaps come with some family that, you know, might become your blended family, that kind of thing. You know, whatever that looks like for you, I see it coming in for you, but you might need to just be a little bit patient. The guidance is be patient, but also close out the things that aren't serving you, okay? And try not to have your guard up too much, but hold on to your vision of what's going to make you happy. And I see it coming for you, okay? It's coming in for you. Right, let's pull a Moonology. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Taurus? What's coming in for them that they don't see next year? What don't they see coming for next year? Time for healing. Okay, so you might need to take some time out just to focus on yourself, work on your healing after this difficult, you know, situation that you might need to close out, because it's not always easy to do that, is it? And sometimes we need a bit of recovery time. So if you do that, Taurus, and hold your vision, like I said, you're going to have something lovely. You have so many options, actually. You can choose what it is you want next. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay, so don't feel trapped in something that's not serving you. Let it go, okay, and let the good stuff come in for you, Taurus. All right, Taurus, that was your reading. Please do like the video if it was helpful. Thank you for stopping by. If you've been enjoying my readings lately, you've been coming to visit and resonating or finding you like the style, please do like, subscribe. It'd be great to have you as part of my channel regularly. It does help me tap into the energies around the collective who are my subscribers. So thanks again for joining me. Look forward to seeing you again next time. Now we're moving on to Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. Hope you're doing well. So we are looking at what's coming up for you in 2024 that you don't see coming. So what's coming up for Gemini in 2024, please, universe? What would it help them to know? Would it help them to know that they don't see coming, please? Any insights for what's coming over the hill for Gemini in 2024, please? What's coming over the hill for Gemini? What's coming up for them? What don't they see coming? What would it be helpful for them to know? Okay, 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, we've got the Justice. We've got Death and Rebirth. We've got the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, okay. Got the King of Wands. We've got the Queen of Wands, okay. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Moon, okay. I see here, Gemini, that you have the opportunity, if you want it, to step back into a situation that perhaps came to an end previously. It might be a situation that saw you becoming single, changing your focus to work on your financial matters, get yourself back on your feet financially, be financially independent, you know, that kind of thing. Really, you might have set you off on that path because something went out of your life. And I don't know how that affected you, whether that's something you'd want to return to, but I do see that potentially coming. I do see there's something coming around, once again, a legal situation or a decision that might require some legal support. And it might be around, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be sort of money related in terms of settlements with jobs or division of an estate. You might sort of find that there's something along those lines that, you know, you're entitled to, and you might find yourself dealing with a solicitor or a lawyer. Could be buying a house, selling a house, something that requires some kind of legal support. I'm nothing terrible there. I'm not seeing bad things on the table, so I don't think it's necessarily going to cost you money or cause you any problem, but it's just something that's going to be there for you and possibly even work in your favor given what's around you. Okay. I think it's something possibly that's even being settled out from your past and concluding for you to your benefit. Okay. Now then, what I'm seeing is you have the choice of somebody who's going to offer you very stable love. They're going to come towards you and let you know that they feel just so strongly for you, and they actually want to commit to you. They already know that you are what they want in their future. And you could have that if that's what your choice is. There's this other person here who's got a lot of passion for you. Is somebody I think you might be more drawn to charismatically, perhaps, than the other person. The other person might be more solid, stable, you know, that kind of energy. And if you want safe and kind and loving, I think you've got that in this person. On the other hand, you can have somebody a bit more exciting, who will still be stable, but perhaps, you know, might have things about them that, you know, might just thrill you slightly more, shall we say. And I think with the moon card, might keep you guessing a bit. And, you know, we are strange as human beings, that sometimes that can, for some reason, catch our attention, not always in a very positive way. So just think about, you know, what truly is going to make you happy and what you want from this. But I feel you're going to be quite drawn to this person who's going to be slightly mysterious, okay, and excite you just that bit more. Yeah, I do see this legal situation potentially being with around a person from your past. Perhaps you were led into a situation, or you ended up going into a situation that perhaps just didn't really work out for you. And I do feel it's had a bit of a financial impact, which is going to be closed out and dealt with and put to bed here. And you won't need to worry about it anymore. You can leave that behind you, okay? And I don't know which of these two people is the one from your past. I have a feeling it might be the stable person that wants the commitment. I feel like there's probably going to have been some history here with this person. Okay. So a couple of nice options there for you. Something reaching a resolution if you've had a legal situation or a situation surrounding money and sorting something out. Okay. I'm going to pull a immunology first for you. Oh, actually, I'm all over the place, aren't I? Let's pull some more cards. Universe, what else doesn't Gemini see coming, please? What else can you share? What else does Gemini not see coming next year? Yeah, King of Wands has come out again. It's this passionate person who's going to come out of the woodwork, and suddenly, one minute they're not in your life, Gemini, and the next minute they are. And like I said, they're going to capture your attention. They're going to be a bit mysterious. They're going to be hot as anything, like very attractive. And you're not going to quite believe, you should believe, but you know, you might just think, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this person's interested in me. It's that kind of vibe, you know, that kind of situation that gives you butterflies, keeps you up at night almost, because you're just thinking about it all of the time. Yeah, I do see whatever you choose, you're going to be successful. Things are going to work out well for you. I'm particularly getting that around the potential return of somebody. So if you're worried about whether that's an okay thing to go back to, I do see it probably would be. And also if it relates to this financial or legal situation, again, things are going to work out well for you, okay? It's going to go okay. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Just know in your mind things are going to be fine, all right? And you'll be okay. Yeah. You might be thinking it's going to end up terribly, but I do feel it's going to be fine. Once again, I think you might end up in this situation where you've got to make a decision. You've got to make a choice between a couple of people, and that might be a bit tricky for you. I think it might make you feel a bit kind of trapped and up in your head. It also might be the case that if you're dealing with a situation that's closing out in your life, Gemini, you might feel trapped and unable to move forward until you've dealt with that. Well, that's just in your head, okay? Just saying you can move forward. You are free to do so. Just bear in mind, if you are free and single, that you are free and single. The past does no longer have a hold over you. You're free to move on, okay? The Sun card. So I just see happiness coming in for you. It's going to be something significant around your birthday as well. It's going to make you happy. I do think this resolution to something might happen around your birthday. Okay. Yeah, definitely going to have a choice. You've got a choice between two people with the Two of Pentacles coming out there, Gemini. Wow. Okay. So like I said, we might look at this right now and just not see that that could be possible, because this is what you don't see coming. So you might come back to this reading in a few months and watch it again. Okay, but what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Gemini universe about what they don't see coming in 2024? What's coming up for them? The end of a tough cycle approaches. I said that. I do see something that was difficult for you in your past that needs a resolution. It'll come to an end. It'll sort out, and it will be in your favor. Everything will be fine. Okay, and then you can park that and leave it behind you. I do think this other person that might come towards you, the one from your past, is not the same one that you're having to have this solution with. I don't think. I think it's another person. Okay. Ooh. I want to pick that one. Okay, look inside yourself. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. So if you're feeling a bit anxious, uptight, stressed, unhappy, stuck, whatever it might be, just reflect on that, Gemini, and see why you might be feeling that way, and see how you can sort of change those energies and translate them into something a bit more positive for yourself, because I really do think you should be positive. You've got lovely things coming in for you here. Things are going to go well, all right? You're going to have a good year next year, right? Okay, thanks for liking the video then. Thanks for stopping by for this one. Please do join me for my next videos. Just hit the subscribe button to make sure that you are aware of my next readings that I will post. I do post almost every day, so okay. Welcome, Cancer. Hope you're doing okay. So we are looking at the question, what's coming up for you that you don't see coming in 2024? So universe, what does Cancer not see coming? What's coming over the hill for them that it would benefit them to know about in 2024, please? What's coming up for Cancer in 2024 that they don't see coming? What's going to be a surprise to Cancer? Well, it might not be such a surprise if you've watched it on my video, but anyway. Okay, 3 more shuffles, please, universe. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got, oh, 8 of Wands, that came out. I think that was for Taurus. The 4 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the Emperor. All right, Cancer. I'm getting similar vibes to Gemini's reading. Slightly different cards, but still similar vibe here. Okay, so I'm seeing that, again, some shock communications coming in for you that you really were not expecting. I do think you're going to be getting some WhatsApp messages, some, I don't know, DMs on whatever social platform that you use. And I do think there's possibly even going to be more than one person here. I think you're going to have like 2 people that you're going to be chatting to and speaking to and have options with. There's one particular person, though, that I do feel is going to be on your mind more. And I think you are kind of going to really want to progress things with one of those people. I think it might be a situation that isn't entirely straightforward. But I think you might decide that it's worth the effort anyway, and you will continue to pursue it. I think the fact that you feel so attracted to this person is a bit of a surprise, and I think the fact that you want to put so much effort into it perhaps also might take you by surprise. Okay, so I see somebody who is either a father, a leader at work, could be your father, could be, you know, having an influence over a decision that you need to make. You might have your father and his opinion on your mind as you're trying to make a decision. It could be that you are interested potentially in somebody who is your boss at work, a leader at work, somebody that you work with. It could also be that this person is perhaps not showing their emotions as much as you would like to help you know exactly what they're feeling and where they're at with things. So you might need to navigate somebody who perhaps holds their emotions a little bit back from you, whilst you are feeling immense amounts of passion towards them. But they are going to initiate the conversation with you. They're going to communicate with you. What else don't you see coming? Right, I do see a beautiful home for you coming. And it doesn't necessarily need to be big and flash, to be your home and something that is your safe space and your happy place. Okay, so I do see there's a potential for you to move home. And it's going to be somewhere where you're going to be happy. You're going to be able to have your friends around you, have nice times, and just have this very stable, secure base for yourself. Because I think that's something that might have been perhaps troubling you, or you've been working towards, Cancer, but no, that's coming up for you, okay? You're going to achieve that goal. Right, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Cancer? What's coming up for them in 2024 that they don't see coming? Something's obviously going to help you achieve that goal of getting your house and your home, or moving to a different house or home, Cancer. Because it doesn't seem like you can foresee that coming up for you as it stands. Something might just come out, you know, pop up, an opportunity or some help of some sort. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please, for what's coming up for Cancer in 2024? Yeah, I think your intuition is going to be strong next year, Cancer, and I think it's going to lead you to make some good decisions where you may have previously found it more difficult. I think you're going to really, really lean in to your own sort of inner knowing and higher self here. I do see you saving money or being gifted some money from a perhaps slightly older person who wants to help you. I do see this gift coming in unexpectedly, and I do think it's going to help you towards whatever goal you've got. And do see home here, a new home, or to help you manage to secure your home in some way. After what might be a bit of a struggle for you. You might have been having a bit of a struggle around it, and there's no shame in that. We all do that from time to time. Situations, you know, beyond our control occur. We're in a very difficult financial, economic situation globally at the moment that's impacting many of us. And I think something good's going to come up for you here. A little bit of glimmer of hope and help for you, Cancer, that you don't expect. I think your hard work's going to pay off. You're going to be working really hard. You're going to get noticed, and you're just going to attract good things to you, I see, in the workplace because of the effort that you put in, the initiative that you show, the work you put into your projects, the determination and drive that you show, the results that you achieve. You're going to be noticed, and yeah, the fruits of your labor will pay off here. Okay. Somebody's going to offer you something beautiful in terms of a connection with them, something that just makes you feel safe and happy. Once again, I'm seeing a nice, safe, happy, stable future coming in for you, but you are going to be incredibly attractive to others next year, Cancer. You're going to have a bit of a glow up here, I think. Okay. So you might have your guard up a little bit. Perhaps from things that have gone by in the past, so you just need to let that down. Was just showing itself to me. You've got to let that guard down to let these good things in. Okay, if somebody wants to help you, let them. Okay, helping, accepting help actually tells the universe that you deserve things. You know, it lets the universe know that you're standing in this abundance, and you're happy to let finances flow and that kind of thing. Just accept it. If you say no, the universe thinks you don't want it, okay, and it will go away from you. Okay. Okay, do you feel things are going to move into a much better place for you? Things are going to resolve that perhaps are currently unresolved. You're going to start a completely new cycle. Your life's going to be different, and yeah, you're going to feel much more stable, happy, fulfilled. Everything that you've wished for in terms of home, work, love, is all going to come in for you. You just might need a little bit of patience around love, because because I do feel this person might hold back a little bit, might hold back on emotions, might be slow to show their love. But I do think they are actually very stable and a very well-intentioned person who has deep feelings for you. They might just get you up in your head a little bit, okay? But things are going to work out. You've got good stuff coming, Cancer. Okay, so let's pull a numerology card for you. Universe, what else can you share for what's coming up for Cancer? Step out of your comfort zone, okay? Little message from the universe there. Don't forget to sort of try out new things that might test you a little bit. It's the only way to grow, isn't it? Through change and stepping out of your comfort zone and doing different things that might challenge you a little bit and help you stretch and grow, okay? Easier said than done. Not a very comfortable thing to do, is it? Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I am seeing that's the potential message in relation to this person that might appear to be holding back, Cancer, okay? Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. I'm feeling that there's kind of spiritual messages coming through, like spiritual things to focus on and think about in terms of your connection that are going to help you. I've already pulled that one, haven't I? Cancer. So perhaps just bear that in mind. Okay. Well, that was your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if so. Gives you a little insight into what's coming up for you next year that you don't see coming. Yeah, please do make sure you subscribe if you're not already. I'd love to see you again for my future readings. I've got about 75% of my viewers as it stands not subscribed at the moment. So even if just a few more of you subscribed, that would be really helpful to my channel. It would give me a lot of encouragement. It would just be nice to have you as part of my regular viewers as well. So if you're called to do that, that would be great. Thank you so much in advance. Okay. And now we're on to Leo. Welcome, Leo. So, Leo, we are looking at what's coming up for you in 2024 that you don't see coming. So, universe, messages for the highest good of Leo, please. What's coming over the hill for Leo in 2024 that they might not see coming? What might be a surprise to them? They might help them to sort of know now, to bring them peace of mind, clarity, comfort around the energies as they currently stand. What's coming up for Leo in 2024, please, universe? Right, I've already got one card on the table, Leo. Just going to shuffle for a bit longer. Okay. Okay, Leo, let's see then. So, right, we've got the Judgment, got the Eight of Swords, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Okay, right. Well, what I'm seeing is you might have kind of people interfering in your situation. You could have family and friends, perhaps that's, you know, giving you advice that isn't helpful, or other people interfering in your connection in 2024. Perhaps, you know, as you go into 2024, you might find this is the case. I think they might be weighing in to give their opinion around a decision they know that you need to make. Now, I don't know if that's around a love situation that you're in, or a job, or a home, or something that's a decision of significance. And you're almost looking to the universe to say, help me out here, because actually so many people are giving me different opinions. I don't know what I think. I don't know what to do. It's causing some chaos in your mind, okay? And it's making you feel a bit trapped and stuck, and finding it difficult to actually move forward. That's what I see for you just in the first part of the year. But don't worry, because you're at a crossroads here and you do have a choice. And what you're going to do is just find that inner knowing. You're going to look within yourself. You're going to look, you know, tap into your own feelings and your own intuition, and the answer will be there for you. So you don't need to worry. You need to drown out and quiet down this noise from other people. Set that to one side. Perhaps spend some time on your own for a little while, is the suggestion here with the Hermit. Get those people who are influencing you perhaps and causing some chaos in your head, get them to, you know, put them off to one side for a bit, just spend some time alone. And I think you will easily find your answer once all the other noise is quietened down for you. And what I see coming in for you is a lovely offer from somebody who you have liked and you have kind of wished for. And I think your life's going to go from painful chaos, you know, difficulty in terms of knowing where to go and what to do, into just having this inner peace and knowing that you're going to step into something now which is what's going to make you really happy. It's something that's going to light your fire, make you feel really passionate, and it's going to bring commitment to you as well. So you're going to choose the person that you've got fire in your belly for, you absolutely adore, you just feel this passion for each other, but you know that there's this commitment, deep commitment there with this person that's going to come in for you. It might start small, Leo, but it's going to build into something beautiful. And I think you know, if you start the year in this place of, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, I don't know whether to, I don't know, leave my situation or do this or do that, or what should I do? You just need to take that time out, quiet time alone, reflect, meditate, tune into your own feelings and your own, what do you want? Trust that feeling in your gut, okay? Quiet your mind and listen to your tummy, I always say. All right, that will give you the answer. You know, sometimes when even our heads are pushing us towards somebody we think we like, our gut is often telling us that there are red flags and we ignore them, don't we? But here I feel that your gut's going to give you the right answer. Always listen to it. Quiet the mind and listen to the tummy. Okay. Right, so what else can you share, please, universe, for the highest good of Leo? What's coming up and over the hill for Leo in 2024? Anything else to share, please, universe? Yeah, you're going to have somebody who might be quite financially stable, who's interested in their financial situation, that can bring a lot for you in that sense, is very stable. There's somebody who's very interested in you and is trying to work out and find out what you're up to. There could be a situation with somebody where they are plotting and planning in the background of how to come towards you, because it might not be an easy situation. And I don't believe they've always been totally honest with you in the past. Okay, so they might come forward with an apology that might be a bit of a surprise. They've got something to say to you and offer to you that I don't think you were expecting, that actually is going to make you happy. And like I said, lead into this fiery commitment. Could be dealing with a fire sign. I know you're a fire sign, Leo, but I feel more fire around this. Could be dealing with another Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, perhaps. Okay. Yeah, I think there's going to be a little offer of love coming in that's going to grow into something bigger that you just didn't really see coming after a bit of a tumultuous time here, Leo. All right. But it's beautiful. I mean, that new start based on fire and passion, but also commitment with it. I mean, lots of people would be very, very delighted to have that in their future. I think that's something that's going to bring you peace and excitement and all the good stuff here. I'm really liking this for you, Leo. Perhaps after a difficult year this year is what I'm seeing. I'm sensing you perhaps had a bit of a difficult time and it's going to get better, okay? Right, communication is key. As always, it's often the key to moving anything forward, solving anything, isn't it? What I would say is, as I've already said, communication with people who are not actually helping you and are creating chaos, leave that behind. But when it comes to your person and, you know, maybe an apology and coming forward to talk to you and what they have to offer and what they have to say, communication is going to be absolutely critical in terms of being open to that communication, approaching it without any ego, you know, just letting your guard down a little bit and sharing how you feel and listening to what they have to say and, you know, all that kind of thing. You know that, just saying though. Just want to clarify who we're talking about. Right, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So something lovely and new is going to start for you, Leo. Something lovely is coming up. Okay, I do like the look of this for you. Right, that was your reading. Please like the video if it was helpful, if you enjoyed it, if it gave you some insights that will help you as you run into 2024. Yeah, look forward to seeing you again soon, Leo. Thank you for joining me today. Okay. And now we're on to Virgo. So welcome, Virgo. Hope you are doing well. So we're going to have a quick look at what you don't see coming for 2024. So universe, what messages please do you have for the highest good of Virgo? What's coming home over the hill for Virgo in the next 12 months in the year of 2024? Messages that would be helpful for Virgo, please, to be aware of. It would help them. Give them clarity, insight into the situation, peace of mind. What can you share that Virgo doesn't see coming, please, for the next 12 months? Anything to share? Okay. Okay. Right, Justice card has come out a few times. There must be something around at the moment that's causing decisions that are required and potentially legal situations. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords, Virgo. We've got the Justice. Got the Star card. The Sun, okay. The Wheel. The Three of Cups. Got the Eight of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. Right, so I think you're going to start the year perhaps with a bit of anxiety, perhaps around a situation that's on your mind, Virgo. Some things, or perhaps you're, suffering a little bit in one way or another. I'm not a doctor, obviously. I'm not diagnosing or anything like that, but it looks like there could be anxiety, even some depression, perhaps some, a difficult mental space you might be in as you approach the new year. Potentially there's something weighing on you that's bothering you, that's troubling you, and I think it might be a decision that needs to be made, that you might make around some friendship groups or people that you've been associating with. They might have been causing you some kind of difficulty in some kind of way. I don't know what that is. But you're going to move on from that. Things are going to work out well for you. I do think there was a reason why these people, or, I do think it's more than one person, and I do think it's potentially a friendship group. I think there's a reason why you came across these people in your life. Excuse me. I think there were some lessons to be learnt from this. And I think, there's this potential for you to now move on, having learnt those lessons, okay, and leave that behind you in 2024. Don't worry about that anymore, Virgo, because that's actually going to close out for you and enable you to just move on. Okay, you're going to move on into a much better place. Now, what I do see coming, I think there's somebody that you have really been hoping to talk to, somebody you've been hoping will reach out, really almost hoping and praying and asking the universe to bring this person back to you, or to help start some communication. Well, I see this communication coming in here with the Eight of Wands. I do think that, perhaps one night somebody is going to have this feeling that they need to reach out to you, and they will do that. and you will have an unexpected message just when you think it's never going to come in. There it will be. Your phone will light up here with this person's name. Just make sure you've got your phone charged near you, all that kind of thing. And I think they're going to offer you something that's going to require you to make a decision, okay? You're going to have a really happy, nice decision to make here. I don't think you're going to find it difficult, but you'll have a choice to make. They'll present you with an option, okay, that you can choose or not choose. But either way, this whole situation is going to bring you so much of a lighter energy. You're going to move out of this Nine of Swords and into this happier place, okay? You're going to be uplifted, energized. The way forward's going to be clear to you, and you're just going to feel like you're wrapped around in a lovely, bright, warm light there, Virgo. Things are definitely going to be on the up for you. And this person you've been hoping to hear from, there they are coming in. Okay, so what else can we look at? I do feel that these people, perhaps these friends, haven't treated you fairly. There's something very unfair about how you were treated, okay? And I think we have to acknowledge that for you, Virgo, but try and then, once you've processed it, park it and leave it behind, okay, if you can, and move forward into your life and enjoy what's coming up next for you. These people shouldn't continue to have, a negative influence on you. Toxic people don't belong in your life. They have no right to be there. They have no right to make any demands of you or put you under any pressure or behave that in a way that isn't respectful or considerate. You deserve all the respect and consideration in the world, okay? And I do think you're going to get it and you're going to be happy. The universe has got things in mind for you. I really do think that with the wheel and the star, the universe is going to have a hand to play in all of this. Yeah, justice is coming out again. So I think you're going to get justice, actually. So if people have been, I don't know, talking behind your back or, treating you unfairly, I think they're going to get what's deserved, okay? Just saying. A bit of karma, I think, going to come around for them here with the wheel. Good karma to you, bad karma to them, potentially. I do see you perhaps having a bit more money to spend. I do see your finances improving through your own wise choices, Virgo. And I think you might even have a little bit to invest, okay? Yeah, try not to be too trapped in your thoughts when you've got a decision in front of you. Don't feel trapped either with this situation that you've got going on over here, because you can release yourself from that, okay? You might go through periods of feeling a bit mentally overwhelmed. But just recognize that when you go through it, Virgo, and know that tomorrow's another day, okay? Have a good sleep. Make sure you eat healthily. Make sure you meditate. Look after yourself. Take some time out for yourself. Surround yourself with positive people, and you will just be in a completely different place after that, okay? Yeah. I do think these people are going to regret what they've done to you. They are going to perhaps suddenly realise. And, well, it's going to be too late probably by that point, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah. And I do see you've got somebody lovely coming in towards you. Somebody who's going to be very stable, offer you something secure for the future. And I do think this person is actually going to be quite well off financially. I don't think there's going to be any worries about money or that kind of thing. They've clearly got some responsibilities, but they take those very seriously, and they have enough to be generous and to give you security as well. As I said, they're going to offer you something. I think you're going to find easy to accept. Okay, take time to breathe out. What was I saying about just, focus on this calm state of mind, Virgo. Also be bold and make the first move. If there's something you're considering here, the universe is kind of giving you the thumbs up to pursue it. Go for it, okay? Right, couple of lovers oracles. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay. And reflection, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So just have that positive attitude. Go forward with a positive attitude, Virgo. That's going to really, really help bring this lovely future in for you, this really, really happy future. And as I said, I'm seeing very clearly on the table here that the universe is having a hand in this for you. Okay, right. So that was your reading. Hope it was helpful. Please like the video if so. And I do hope that you will join me again for my future readings, just to make sure you find me. Please do consider subscribing. I'm getting a lot of people returning to my channel and called to watch my videos that aren't actually, they're not subscribed at the moment. About 70% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you would like to join my growing family and hit that subscribe button, I would so appreciate that. I would love to have you along and see you again for my future readings. So thank you. Okay. And now we are on to Libra. Welcome, Libra. So we're having a quicker look at what you don't see coming in 2024. So universe, what can you share please for the highest good of Libra? What's coming over the hill for Libra in 2024? What don't they see coming? It would be good for them to know, understand. It would help them to have some peace and clarity. Messages for the highest good of Libra, please, universe. What doesn't Libra see coming in 2024? Messages for the highest good of Libra. What doesn't Libra see coming in 2024? What doesn't Libra see coming? All right, 3 more shuffles, Libra. 1, 2, 3. Right. Right. Excuse me. Right, we've got the Ace of Swords, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, we've got the Emperor, we've got the 5 of Cups. Okay. Ooh, the Lovers. Got the Hermit, King of Swords, King of Wands, and the Star card. Okay. Well, so I see here, Libra, a new start coming in for you, something new that you, perhaps somebody you don't yet know, you haven't met them yet. They're suddenly going to make an appearance, and when you meet them, they're going to sort of grab a hold of your soul. You're going to meet them and you are going to be so incredibly attracted. This is a very, very, very strong love connection. They're going to feel the same way about you. You're going to look at each other and just have that kind of wow feeling, that moment of, yep, I like this person, they like me, there's definitely something going on here. But after you feel this initially, I do see you're going to have a new start with this person. It is going to come in for you. But before you get there, I do think there's going to be a situation where you perhaps withdraw for a little while, or this person even withdraws, and you just spend some time on your own without each other, because you just need to perhaps focus on being independent, single, working on your finances. There could be something around money that's significant for you here. It also might freak you out slightly. So you are going to perhaps have a bit of a pause after you met this person before you then leap into this. But this person's going to talk to you. They're going to start to open up communication about the start of a relationship with you. And that's going to, I think, give you some encouragement to go towards and run towards this connection, whereas perhaps initially you kind of withdrew or withdraw from it. I see somebody potentially at work who will also show you attention. I don't know if it's the same person, it could be a different person. Libra, I think somebody's going to have their eye on you. They're going to have feelings for you, fiery, passionate feelings, great attraction. I think they're going to be quite attractive, actually. There's going to be something about them. They're going to have an air of authority around them. And that can be quite attractive, can't it? Could be a fire sign, Libra. You could be dealing with an Aries, Sag, Leo. Yeah, I think there are things perhaps from your past that you look back on and you just think, well, those things I regret and I wish I'd done differently. But then you need to look forward to the future. I think what you're going to do is successfully change that energy of regret and sadness into, right, what am I going to have now for the future? How am I going to change things, and what's going to happen for me going forward based on what I've learned before? How can I make sure this doesn't happen again? What could I do, to grow and develop as a person, and perhaps be more emotionally stable, secure within myself in order to achieve my goals and support the universe to bring things in for me that I'm looking for. And I really think you're just going to be focusing very much on your own healing here. I do think you could come across this person at work. I do think there's somebody at work. And there could also be somebody that you meet online. There could be two different people here, potentially one online, one at work. I think the one at work is the very attractive one, the one that's got this air of authority around them that could be your boss. I think the other person is potentially the person that you met online. And there's the communication starts up, something new starts through communication with this online connection, and you meet each other and wow, fireworks go off. I do think you're going to end up with potentially the person that you met online, but you have a choice there. Well, that's very interesting, isn't it? Let's see what else comes out. Anything else for the highest good of Libra, please? Universe, anything else that you can share in terms of what's coming up and over the hill for Libra? You're going to have a choice. Like I said, you've got these two people here, and you're going to have a choice. Just could even be potentially talking to both at the same time, which is fine if you're not in a relationship and you're not exclusive. I do think you might do that for a little while, and you might not even have anticipated you'd be in that position, Libra. I think that would be a surprise. I do see, three of you. Just watch out for when you get to that point where you do need to make a decision, that you do that and you treat the other people respectfully. I'm sure you would do that, Libra. Three of Pentacles, so many threes coming out. Also, is this indicating that maybe something of significance will be happening in March for you, or in 3 weeks? 3 is significant, okay. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but it's somebody that you will end up quite obsessed with, and that will be obsessed with you. I think it's this person, this lover's connection, and I do think this might be an online scenario here. So I think you're going to perhaps take a little bit of time out to really make your decision on which person you want to go forward with. It might be that you get a little bit addicted to the attention, and it might be quite difficult for you to perhaps cut one out and move ahead with only one, especially if this other person is at work. It might have some kind of influence over you. But anyway, Libra, that looks really interesting. Let's find out what else there is for you that the universe would like to share in terms of what's coming up for you. What's coming up for Libra, please, universe? The answers you need are coming, Libra. Okay, so don't stress. The answers are going to be there for you. Okay, Lover's Oracle. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surround you at present. Enjoy it. Wow, so you are going to be on fire in 2024, Libra. Everyone's going to be wanting you. There's going to be some kind of energy around you that's just going to be a bit magnetic and draw people in. And you are going to have more than one option, and even perhaps be dating more than one person. And having to make a choice here. Interesting. I don't see that very often, Libra. Okay. All right, that's interesting. So do let me know if that resonated for you. Appreciate you joining me. If you're called to like the video, that would be really appreciated. Thank you, guys. All right, so now we're on to Scorpio. So welcome, Scorpio. We are looking at what you don't see coming in 2024. What's coming over the hill for you? So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Scorpio? That will give them peace of mind, clarity around their situation, let them know what's coming up. Messages for the highest good of Scorpio, please, universe. Messages for the highest good of Scorpio. What's coming up for them in 2024 that they currently don't see coming? What's coming up in 2024 that Scorpio currently doesn't see coming? Okay. So I think I'll go 3 more shuffles. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Okie dokie then. So we've got the Knight of Cups. We've got Temperance. We've got 9 of Wands. We've got 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. Okay. Right, what you don't see coming. Well, I'm seeing, so for lots of people, I'm seeing options coming in, and I'm seeing options for you as well, actually, Scorpio. So I think you've got the choice here between somebody that you find incredibly attractive, somebody who just really, really captures your attention, and another person. It could be a fire sign, somebody who's got this charismatic energy, sort of fiery energy around them. And the other person is somebody who you see as potentially a bit more stable and solid and loving, and who could be right for you and has romantic feelings towards you and generates those nice feelings within you. But they might be a little bit less dynamic. They might not be coming forward towards you with quite the same passion and interest as the other person. So I think this person who, you know, might be holding back and be very slow in coming towards you, but you sense they have these feelings for you. You might have heard perhaps through somebody else that they feel that way about you. They might kind of leave you wondering a little bit. They might just have these wishes in their head that they're not actually properly expressing to you. And they might only offer you something really small, and it might test your patience. Like if you actually want this person, you might have to be very patient in waiting for this to progress. But it depends how you feel. Because I think this person, this other person, the fiery person, the energetic person, the dynamic person, there's something about their energy that puts your guard up. I think you wonder if perhaps they would be stable, if they would stick with you, if they have other interests. They might be somebody who flirts a little bit with others, you know, that kind of thing. And I think that makes you feel a bit insecure and unsure of the person. So that could be somebody that you start something up with quickly, but you don't necessarily trust very well. But the other person, you'd have to be very patient, but I think you would end up with something that was solid and secure and very loving. Probably more loving and stable than exciting. Those are the two kind of things there. I do think this person, well, I see that you might actually, on a separate note, start to learn something at work, learn a new skill, embark on a course, do something a little bit different. Yeah, expand your knowledge of something new, branch out into a new area at work, or, you know, just become more of a specialist in something. I think things at work are going to progress in that way for you. Perhaps you didn't see that coming. I think you might end up with some good training or qualifications coming from your job here, an opportunity to do that. Okay, so you've got 2 love options and some good training development opportunities, opportunities to expand your knowledge and grow at work, also coming in for you, Scorpio. You might even be looking for a new job. You might be applying for a new job that gives you some kind of progression, development, opportunity to learn something new, practice something new. Do you think that you might have a new car? There's something around a car coming up for you in a positive way. You might be considering changing your car in 2024, and if you are, That's, I think you might end up with something you weren't expecting to buy, because this is what you weren't seeing coming. So you might end up with a car that maybe, I don't know, you might pick an electric car or a make of car that normally you wouldn't have thought you'd go for. You might get a really good deal and get a better car than you were even expecting you might get. Page of Cups has come out twice. So again, this indicates that there's going to be some kind of offer and communication from somebody, again, who has been holding back their feelings, who might share their feelings and their wishes with you. And I think they're mutual feelings, actually. Just looking at the card there. Yeah. I think you're going to have a new start based on open communication. Perhaps there's been these feelings rumbling around with this person who's been holding back, and neither of you has been brave enough to say anything. But I do think you might end up having this conversation that kicks things off into a start between the two of you, Scorpio. And as it stands right now, you just don't think that's going to happen. But I'm seeing it coming in for you in 2024. Yes, lots of passion here. Lots of passion and interest is going to, I think this new start might overtake the person who's a bit more fiery, okay, and put them into the background. Okay, yep, it could result in a legal situation. You might end up, I don't know, I'm seeing something, if you're already in a connection, you could end up with a legal situation around, house, home, family, children, moving away from the fire sign, the fire person, the energetic person, and moving more towards this stability, security, loving person that you have feelings for. That's what I'm seeing. Anyway, right, let's pull a Moonology. Universe, what can you share, please, for the highest good of Scorpio? What's coming up for Scorpio, please? What's coming up for Scorpio? Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so you might need to start to take action towards what it is that you want, Scorpio, because then it'll give the universe some opportunity to find the right way forward for you. Okay. Let's see. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay, little message for you there in terms of, how you approach your connections going forward into 2024. But I see something lovely, perhaps a bit of a change up for you, perhaps a shift of direction in terms of the person that you might be going towards, but something that you've been wanting, thinking that it might not work out for you, it will do. And I'm seeing good progression at work for you as well, Scorpio. Okay, or a change, something that's going to let you grow and learn. Maybe do something a bit different. Okay. Thanks for joining me then. If you're called to like the video, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for all your support. If you'd like to subscribe and you're called to watch my video, it's been recommended to you and you liked it, please do make sure you're subscribed. Would love to have you along for my future readings. Okay, so welcome Sagittarius. How are you doing? I hope you're all right today. So we are looking at what you don't see coming in 2024. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Sagittarius? What don't they see coming? What would it help them to know about what's coming up for them in 2024? So what's coming over the hill for Sagittarius? What can you share for their highest good? Clarity, to bring them clarity, peace of mind, understanding as to what's coming up for them, please, universe. What don't they see coming in 2024? Oops, what doesn't Sagittarius see coming, please, in 2024? Okay, I'm going to do 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay, I'm going to take that as the split. Let's see then what's going to come out for you, Sagittarius. So we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Cups, the King of Cups, okay, and the World card. All right, so I'm seeing that something might come to an end. You might have a connection with somebody who is very focused on their work, their financial goals, material things, taking responsibility in that sense, but they might not be very exciting, emotional. They might even feel a little bit unloving because they are so focused on money. They might actually be always looking at how to save money as well as how to make money, be a little bit controlling over money even, Sagittarius. And I see you walking away from this feeling it's not right for you. I think you're going to go through a period of time of perhaps meeting other people, dating other people, trying other people on for size and seeing how things work, and whether you can find somebody that suits you. And I actually think it might be a bit of an anxious time for you. That can be very challenging, that dating period of time where you meet lots of people and nobody quite seems to fit, and it almost kind of makes you feel like, do you know what, I almost give up on love here because, with the Ten of Swords, it's just not really working out for me. But then I see you coming across somebody, and this might not be something that hits you in the face immediately, okay? But I think this is something that's going to grow because it's going to go from a page ultimately to a king here. But there's something that strikes up with somebody. It could even start as friendship, just staying in touch, communicating with this person. But you certainly don't see this really coming as a relationship. But you're going to find yourself out of a difficult connection, somebody you're not happy with, Sagittarius, and in this beautiful connection with somebody who is loving, who is warm, who is emotionally stable, and does money's not the most important thing to them. They know what's important in life and they focus on those things. And the energy around this person is entirely different. So I do see you progressing into something and starting a completely new cycle after, almost feeling defeated in love, like having had a bad experience and dated people that just don't seem to fit. You suddenly find this person, Sagittarius, that you know is your person. Okay, right, what else is coming up for you? So universe, what else is coming up for the highest good of Sagittarius, please? What can you share for the highest good of Sagittarius? What's coming up and over the hill for them? What don't they see coming in 2024? Anything else to share for the highest good of Sagittarius, please? What else is coming up in 2024? Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands here. So somebody's going to start to flirt with you. Okay, you're going to have a period of perhaps being single, like I've said, and you're going to be sort of flirting with people. I think, yeah, you've got this Ace of Cups is coming in for you. This new start in love with this really loving person. I love the King of Cups. He is just my favourite. I love him. You're so lucky you've got a King of Cups coming in for you, Sagittarius. That is lovely. And it is somebody who would like to take the lead in this connection. They are going to come towards you. They're going to be really open and honest with you. So you're going to know exactly where you stand with this person in a really good way. All right, they're going to let you know how they're feeling, what they want. And this previous person here with the moon, this person that you're going to let go of, was always hiding their feelings, and you felt that things were under wraps all the time and it didn't feel good. So what you might not be able to even comprehend right now is you're not going to be in that situation. You're going to go through a bit of a time of dating, but stick with it, okay, because you're going to find somebody awesome. You're going to end up in a lovely, lovely connection here, Sagittarius. Okay, right, let's pull a Moonology to see what else that can shed light on for you in terms of what's coming up next year. Universe, what's coming up in 2024, please, for Sagittarius? Surrender to the divine. Okay, so Trust the process. The universe has got its own ideas for you in terms of this beautiful new cycle. You will need to just close something out though to let this beautiful thing in. Unless you do that, of course, you're going to end up just staying stagnant where you are. Okay, but this is almost designed to give you a little bit of bravery, I think, Sagittarius, to move on and forwards. Okay, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. Trust the process, won't we saying that? Trust the universe and the process that it has. Yeah, this lovely, lovely thing is going to come in for you, Sagittarius. I love that for you. Anyway, that was your reading. If you're called to like the video, I would appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining me. So good to see you. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be great. I know most of my viewers are not in fact subscribed, but if you'd like to find me again, check in on my regular readings, form part of the collective energies that I can tune into, that would be awesome. I'd just love that. That would be helpful for my channel and encourage me no end, and just be a great pleasure to read and include your energies in the future. Okay, so now we're moving on to Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn. I hope you are doing well. So we are looking at what you don't see coming in 2024. So universe, what's coming up, please, for Capricorn in 2024 that they don't see coming? Oops, a daisy. Okay, what's coming up for Capricorn in 2024 that they don't see coming, please, universe? What would it help Capricorn to know, to bring them clarity, peace of mind, understanding about what's coming up for them next year, over the next 12 months? What doesn't Capricorn see coming? What does Capricorn not see coming in 2024, please, universe? What does Capricorn not see coming in 2024? 3 shuffles. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Capricorn. This is for us. I'm also a Capricorn, so let's see what's coming up for us then. So, oh, we've got the Page of Cups coming out here. We've got the 4 of Wands, got the Empress, got the 9 of Swords, the Fool, the Chariot, the 2 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, is I think there was somebody from your past who actually is wanting to step back towards you. I do feel there's Aries energy around this. You could be dealing with an Aries. I'm sure I've read before something similar, that there's an Aries being around you, or a fire sign. This person, you know, it obviously didn't work out very well with this person previously. And I think you're not expecting them to come back towards you, given whatever it is that's gone on between the two of you. I think you think that's done and dusted, over and gone. This person isn't going to be sort of reaching out anymore. However, what I'm seeing is they are going to reach out to you. They are going to make you a little offer to meet up, see each other. I think they're going to make the effort to come towards you. They're going to perhaps drive a distance to see you. They could have had something around a house, a home, a move, or something around their stability which stopped them coming towards you properly before. And they're really hoping that there's an opportunity to come back towards you. So you do have that energy around you as well. Now, I do think in order to move forward in this connection, you might be a parent and you might be considering your children, their children in the mix in this connection. I do see with the 2 of Swords, you're going back and forth in your own mind of what the right thing is to do, because you might have some doubts about this person, given, you know, whatever it is that's gone on before. However, you've probably been waiting to hear from them. You've been hoping they would reach out, and they do. I think you've been really hoping they reach out, but not sure that they actually would. And here they are. They're going to be in front of you. But yeah, there's somebody that you've been sort of thinking about, trapped in your own thoughts about as well. You could have some kind of situation with a mother or a female of significance in your life where you have a bit of a misunderstanding, a bit of a falling out with this person. Just watch out for that. It will be resolved, but that could be coming up for you. I'm also seeing something about you feeling more secure about your home, whether you've been worried about perhaps your payments on your home or finding a home or something like that. The universe is asking me to let you know, Capricorn, you'll be safe and secure in your home going forward into 2024. Things will work out for you in that sense. There is a possibility that you might move. If you move, it's going to be a positive move for you and a positive change. Okay. All right, so let's see what else comes out for you, Capricorn. So universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Capricorn? What don't they see coming in 2024? What don't they see coming in 2024, please, universe? Okay, Six of Swords. Things are going to move into such a better place for you, Capricorn. You might have been feeling, that things are stuck, stagnant, perhaps not going so well. There have been things that have made you anxious. You're going to leave that behind in 2024. Okay, things are going to really work out for you. Also, with this person that I see coming back towards you, they really do want to put things right between the two of you. They want to be back in your favor again. They want to put behind you any kind of anxious energy that's been gone on between the two of you. I think they've got some explaining to do, and I think they're going to make some effort to do that. Okay. Yeah. I see quite a passionate, fiery connection between the two of you. And I think you're going to go out and have a nice time together. I think perhaps you have had nice dates, done nice things together, and I think you're going to do that again. Right, you're going to see each other. Perhaps around other people. There could be, I don't know, a party or you might go into a bustling city and do something together, or just go to a pub or a bar or whatever is in your kind of local area, and do something together where other people are present as well. So I'm seeing with this connection as well, Capricorn, that where there might not have been equal give and take in this previously, there will be going forward. I think this person recognises that perhaps you've offered something to them or had shown interest to them and they hadn't properly reciprocated, and they realise that actually they're going to have to definitely change that behaviour if there's any chance of winning you back here. Okay. Yeah, I do see that you will end up in a connection with this person, and there could be at least one child. Could end up being 3 of you living in the home, with perhaps more who are not present. Maybe they've grown older and they've left, or live with other family members or whatever. I don't know. Definitely holding on to each other's energies. You two, you're a little bit possessive about each other. This person certainly feels possessive about you, Capricorn, anyway, and they realize they've got to take some action. They don't want you to go towards anybody else. They're going to put some effort into this connection. I think they might have been dealing with a parting of ways with somebody else previously, and it just had them in a place where they couldn't move on and move forward. Okay, so this is very much focused around your person coming back towards you, Capricorn, also feeling safe and secure in your home, and also just potentially a bit of conflict with a mother or an older female here that will resolve, but it will just crop up for a period of time and just cause a little bit of angst for you. Just know it's coming, and then you're prepared, aren't you? Okay. But there's nothing that's not solvable, even if it ends up being, your decision to part ways, but I don't necessarily see that on the table. Okay. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, so just know that you are valuable, you're worth everything to this person, and just move forward with confidence, knowing your worth, Capricorn, and it's all going to ultimately fall into place. I think you couldn't imagine this person's going to come back towards you in the way that they are. It's really going to surprise you. Okay. I think you may have been thinking, even if they come back, there's absolutely no chance I will be entertaining this person again. But I think the way that they come back towards you, you may feel differently. Okay. All right. So universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Capricorn? Ooh. Right, I'm going to take this one. This one is wanting to show itself, and maybe that one as well. Okay, let's have a look. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay, so whatever it is that's gone on in the past, just let that go. If it's been dealt with, if it's been processed, if it's been spoken about, acknowledged, don't keep returning to it. Let it go. Okay, let it go. Look forward. Forward is the only way to progress. Okay. Right, Capricorn, that was your reading. Hope it was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please like the video. If you're not yet subscribed and you're called to do so, that would be awesome. I'm finding lots of people are joining my videos, watching them through a recommendation from YouTube, but aren't yet subscribed. So if you're called to hit that subscribe button so that we can connect together regularly. I do post readings most days. That would be fantastic. I'd love to see you again. So thank you. Okay. Now then. So, right, welcome Aquarius. Hope you're doing well, Aquarius. So we are looking at what's coming up for you in 2024 that you don't see coming. So, universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Aquarius to help them understand what's coming up for them next year that they may not see coming? Messages for the highest good of Aquarius, please, universe. Okay, right. I think the Ace of Wands is wanting to show itself here. There we go. There it is. Ace of Wands for you. That's a nice thing to have coming up in 2024. Bit of fiery passion there, Aquarius. Right. Ooh, after a tower. So let's not get excited too soon. So yes, universe, any further messages, please, for the highest good of Aquarius? What don't they see coming in 2024, please? What don't they see coming in 2024? 1, oops, 2, 3. Right, so we've got the Ace of Wands, we've got the Tower, we've got the Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Five of Swords, Justice. Okay, right, so what I'm seeing here is that you are going to strike up a connection, Aquarius, with somebody who you feel very physically connected with, and it feels great. Like, it feels like they feel the same way about you. Things work really well in the sense of this connection that you build together. I think work very well in the physical sense here with the Six of Pentacles next to the Ace of Wands. But I think it might start up just a little bit too quickly, move on to that physical stage a bit too quickly. You might not have had proper conversations together, really understood each other's values, spoken about, what you actually want from a connection. There wasn't a solid, or there won't be a solid enough foundation to withstand any little bump in the road that you might then come across. And I do see that connection then coming to an end. Okay, so something fiery and passionate is really going to start up quickly for you, only to come crashing down. I think it's going to make you feel really unhappy, both of you. You're going to be very much up in your head about the conflict that might come, even if it's within your own self, that comes out of this connection coming to an end, Aquarius. And what I do see then is that both of you will want to put any conflict that you've had, a misunderstanding that you've had behind you, and move into a better place, but with a more solid foundation. The Tower comes down sometimes when they're not more solid foundation is needed. So you might have to start this again if you choose to do that, and rebuild to make it sort of a better future going forward here with the Six of Swords. But what I'm seeing is, on balance, after considering everything, I think you two will make an offer to each other of something quite stable, that something solid in a relationship that will progress for the long term, not just a fiery kind of physical connection that might seem a bit casual, a bit sort of hit and miss as to when, you know, not when you might meet or not meet, or not necessarily understanding exactly what that connection was all about and where it was headed. So I do see that perhaps changing for you in the future. But I don't think this is somebody you know yet, Aquarius. I see this as something new that's going to come in for you, and you're going to go through this little roller coaster in 2024. So if you start to go through this, you can think back to this reading, okay, and maybe come back and watch it again, and you can see what we had predicted here. So this person is going to be very interested in you. They're going to try to see what they can find out about you. They might be somebody you've connected with on social media. They may have come sort of looking for you, having had some brief connection with you in some form or fashion. They do want to know how you feel, whether you're single, you know, what's going on with you, what's your family like, what job do you do, you know, anything about your life. Do you have children? You know, who's around you? Are you dating? You know, that kind of thing. This person really is going to show a lot of interest, and I think something's going to start up from there. They might slide into your DMs, I think, like people do. All right. Yeah, and then once you met each other, you start to really see each other in your future. But something has to come crashing down between you before it can be rebuilt on a stronger foundation. Yes, there we go, the Tower. Didn't I say that? Tower's come out again, second time. Something has to come to an end because it doesn't have a strong enough foundation, and then you will rebuild, okay? Yeah, and then you will have a stronger start based on passion, but also this Ace of Pentacles the second time as well. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. So you will have a refresh start with the same passion, the same fiery energy that you had initially, but also with this offer of progressing your relationship and really having some commitment there. Okay, Aquarius. Right, well, that's going to be a bit of a roller coaster for you guys next year, but with a nice ending, okay? So have the faith that it's going to all work out for you, because it's going to be fine. All right, so the universe wasn't really bringing anything else out for you there, Aquarius, other than this connection. That's going to be very significant for you next year, okay? No other major changes really that you don't know about. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Aquarius? Conclusions are within reach. Okay, so there's something that you're trying to work through, or a problem you're trying to solve. It's going to be resolved. Okay, it's time to take some action. Okay, so there might be something also that's on your mind, Aquarius, that if you're thinking of taking some action, it's giving you permission there to go ahead and do it. It's a good idea to take the action towards your goals, to help the universe to deliver on it for you, whatever way it sees fit. It just starts that intention, doesn't it, and allows the universe to take something in a direction that will work out for you. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay, and twin flames, your passion ignites. I do think passion here with the Ace of Wands, very, very passionate. So this is suggesting this person's your twin flame is going to come in for you next year, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, that was your reading. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, if it was helpful. Please subscribe if you'd like to come back and find me again. I know that the vast majority of people watching this are not in fact subscribed, so it would be great if more of you would like to hit that subscribe button and make sure that you are aware of my readings each time I upload, which is very frequently. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for joining me today. So now, we're moving on to Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. I hope you are doing well, Pisces. So we are looking at what you don't see coming in 2024. So universe, what messages please do you have for the highest good of Pisces to help them understand what's coming over the hill, please? in 2024 to help give them clarity, insight, wisdom, all of that stuff. What's coming up for Pisces in 2024? Okay. I'm going to do 3 more shuffles, Pisces. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. So what have we got? The 5 of Wands was overturned in the deck already, and I saw it, and I felt it was meant for you. Then we've got the Wheel. We've got the Knight of Wands. Ooh, okay. We've got the Sun. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. We've got the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Right, okay. Right, Pisces, I am seeing that, you have a decision to make. You will have a decision to make between 2 people in 2024. And I think these connections might have come about through perhaps you being single, taking time out by yourself, and perhaps dating lots of people, showing lots of people attention, just seeing, having a nice time really, but not really committing to anybody, really enjoying the company of people, but then not going any further. But what I see for you is actually in 2024, I think you're going to leave that kind of pattern of behavior and that lifestyle behind. You're going to move on from being single, and you are going to meet somebody, I think, make a decision. You've met somebody that makes you happy. They've captured your interest. You want to get to know somebody more. And I think you are going to move ahead and away from this, this energy of dating around and, perhaps not committing. Because I actually don't think it's really working that well for you. It's not really making you happy. But I do think there's going to be 2 people that you might struggle to make a decision between. There could be more than one person here who you feel could be your person, who could be your fit. But there's one particular person who I think is a karmic connection, is a soul connection. And when you met each other, you instantly felt like you could end up married to this person. Sometimes you just have this instant connection and this instant knowing, this is my person, I can trust this person, they are somebody that I can see in my future, that I know will be loyal, and that I can have real faith in this connection. You just have this knowing when you meet this one particular person, Pisces, that they are your person, okay? So it actually might not be too difficult to make a connection, other than maybe one of the people you might have actually started more along the path of a connection than the other, and therefore that can make things tricky, can't it? Yeah, I see you kind of bringing something to a close. It could be this single lifestyle, and it could also be the second person that's around you, so that you can actually really start something up with this soul connection that you come across. Yeah, I think you definitely walked away from something in order to be single, and then you spent this time being single, partying, having a nice time. I do think you've been focusing on your work as well. Work's been very, very important to you, Pisces. Yeah. And what I'm seeing is that you're going to progress from perhaps not showing any commitment to actually being quite committed to somebody. Yeah, I think the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you might have another fire sign. It could be a Leo, another Aries or a Sagittarius that you are connecting with. If not, it's just somebody that you have a lot of passion with. You have similar interests. You have similar goals. You have similar. You want to do things together. Going to have a relationship coming in. There's a relationship coming in for you. You might not have even considered that you'd be in that position, Pisces, but I'm seeing that for you. And also the universe isn't really sharing anything else. So again, as I said to Aquarius, this obviously is going to be of real importance to you during 2024. Okay, this is your major change that you don't see coming. I do think you might have friends around you giving you advice that might make your head a bit chaotic around this decision and these connections, Pisces. So just try and follow your own intuition and your own thoughts and feelings around this connection. Try not to let other people interfere. They mean well, probably, but they probably don't have the full picture. And a little knowledge is a dangerous thing, and people can sort of come in and, yeah, spoil a connection. Right. A new start's coming. Didn't I say that? My goodness, this is exciting, Pisces. You can really get excited about the upcoming new year. My goodness. Oops. Okay, so just put a lover's oracle for you. Message for Pisces, please, universe. What's coming up in 2024 in love for them? Right. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Now this came out again for Aquarius. So, wow. Twin flame energy coming through for 2024 for you, Pisces. My goodness. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do now is, just in case there's any of you out of contact with your person at the moment and you're wondering what they're thinking and feeling, I'll just pull a few of those hidden messages, hidden truth oracle cards for you, just to see what might come through before we close the reading. Okay. Right, so this is where you watch the sign or the signs of the person or people that you are interested in. It's an Aries through Pisces cross-watcher reading, essentially. So universe, Aries through Pisces cross-watcher reading, please. All signs reading, please. Hidden messages for people who are currently out of contact, please. Hidden messages for those who are currently out of contact with their person and want to know what they would want to say. 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay. Here we go then. If you are dealing with an Aries, the Aries says, I don't react when people mention you, and I feel you even though we are apart. The Taurus says we need to let each other go, and I want to feel that way again. So a bit of confusion around the Taurus, I think. Gemini says, I couldn't let you get close to me, but I'll wait for a sign from you. Cancer says, I love you, and I'm so attracted to you. Leo says, I wish I'd treated you better, and I'm afraid to contact you. Virgo says, just being near you is intoxicating, and you are the best thing in my life. Libra says, I wish things could be different, and it's time for me to heal now. Scorpio says, I'm not available, and I hide behind material things. Sagittarius says, I hope that you can forgive me one day, and I wish I could share my good news with you. Capricorn says, I can't stop thinking about you, and finding out the truth crushed me. Aquarius says, I regret lying to you, and you came closer than anyone. Pisces says, it was my fault, but I blamed you, and I love you unconditionally. All right then, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Happy New Year, happy 2024. I wish you a very prosperous, healthy year, and I look forward to doing many readings for you over the next 12 months and checking in on energies for you. But thank you so much for all of the support that you've given me this year. You have helped me grow my channel beyond what I ever thought was possible, and I'm very humbled and so appreciative and grateful of every little bit of support that you've given and shown me, and that has really helped me to grow and get my confidence here with my channel. So thank you all. Have a lovely happy new year, and I'll see you in 2024. Okay, bye for now.